I am so ready. Yeah, it needs the Moss Deep badge. That's what I was remembering as well. Alrighty. So, kind of current team setup at the moment. Everyone is early to mid 50s, which is very overleveled. Do you still have the lucky egg on you? No, I changed that for the black glasses, didn't I? Did I? I did. Okay, good. The most recent thing that we did before I wrapped up stream yesterday was we stormed the Team Magma hideout, which was actually here in Lily Cove. And we saw that they have a new fancy submarine, and that's pretty much all that was. And now we can go this way. Is Swampert? I don't think he is right now. But just for you, random, just for you. There we go, kind of organize that a bit. The highest level Pokemon in the main story is 58. Oh, wow. Well, we're on track for post-game then. That's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it. No worries, Claire. Take your time. Okay, Route 124. I think we have Tentacruel on this route. That would be kind of nice to catch, but I think everything else is... Except for Wilmer is stuff that we have. Pokénav Plus is waterproof. I have a terrible sense of direction, so the Area Nav app is a must-have for me. Thanks to it, I can swim away in any direction from Moss Deep City and come home safely. That is good, because I feel like I would get super turned around. If you just float in the sea like this, Pokemon come around to play. I don't know if it was just because I was a child with a very short attention span. Potentially shorter than my current attention span. Or if it was because, like, you know, the camera angle, essentially, or, like, the view on the old GBA, or Game Boy... Actually, yeah, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance era. I used to get so lost in the water routes, especially in, like, Gen 2. They're more or less straight lines. But as a kid, I was like, oh, am I still going the right way? Hey, Toast, how you doing today? Oh. Well, never mind, that was a Pelipper and it's gone. You're riding a Pokemon instead of swimming yourself. I'm so jealous. Do we ever see a Pokemon protagonist swim in their games? I'm going to assume maybe Sun and Moon with the surfing. You, like, swim out to... Well, you know, no, probably not, actually. I don't have no idea. I'm here, I don't know, I just woke up. That's fair. That is fair. I was having a lot of trouble, getting myself up this morning. A seal. Oh. Well, it's gone now. Okay, so I'm just gonna skim the top half of this route, and then I'll double back for the bottom. Getting tired of swimming. How about a battle? This morning, actually, I booted up Pokemon Violet for the first time in a while. I forgot how well it runs on the Switch too, and it, like, catches me off guard every time. Random, no. And the reason why I signed on was because I saw that they have, like, a Hisuian Typhlosion raid going on right now. Oh, and actually, funny timing, I used my Azumarill for the raid. I kind of like looked up online. I'm like, okay, like what is a good Pokemon to bring into this raid? And it gave me all these options. I didn't have any of them ready, so I just brought in that Azumarill. It worked perfectly. Zero problems. But I also think I lucked out. I had a really good like online group. Hey, Shmeef, Scarlet and Violet are completely different games on the Switch 2. A much better experience. I'm not gonna lie, if they went down in price, if there was a sale, I would probably pick up the oh god, what's it called? The Violet DLC, because I only have the DLC for Scarlet. I would probably pick it up for Violet just so I could play through it again on the Switch 2. But I don't think those normally go down in price. When in doubt, bring Mazu. Yep. Yep, it went very, very well. So now I caught that. It's mainly for art, but it was still cool to be able to catch it. You know what? Let's swap for that one. Okay. So this area... Okay, there is some stuff down here then. Let's have our two kind of like water Pokemon out in front. Or water opposing Pokemon. Also, welcome on in everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. Question of the day for today is, what are some of your favorite games for the 3DS? I came all the way down to the beach just to be with my little brother. I want to have a Pokemon battle to take my mind off it. I wrote out this question this morning, and I'm like, yeah, we're playing a really good 3DS game, I'll ask. And then as I went to answer myself, I realized just like how many fantastic 3DS games are sitting on my shelf. Just list off the entire shelf, honestly. Alright, so we're gonna use you for you, and you for... Well, see how this goes. That didn't hurt too bad. There we go. Okay, is there anything... Okay, this is just a dive area. Perfect. I was a bit scared it was gonna try to like go down into like a different route or something. Come here. I'll wait. Hi. I dive deep underwater to go deep undercover. Plumbing the depths is where I excel. Holy Ark, you know what? I think there's a nice amount of water. An absolutely perfect amount, no more, no less. If it rained a little bit, that would kind of suck. And if it suddenly got very, very sunny, that would also not be good. Okay, what do we... Okay, there's... oh, no. This is lower. I don't want to be lower. I need to be up here. Okay, so there is a house. Hey, do you know what? I don't. Let me explain then. Try using Surface Sharpedo. It'll go zooming so fast and make you feel so great. I forgot that was a thing. Hey, Meg, how are you doing? Oh, you're the shard guy, aren't you? The diving treasure hunter. The awesome dude who goes deep sea diving to gather treasures resting at the bottom of the seas. You haven't got any treasures for me. If you see any shards like the red shard, you've got to trade them with me. Okay. I'll be back, sir. Okay. Oh, we're already here? Wow. Oh. Oh no, that's already one that we've caught. That being said though, our radar is actually showing Tentacruel now, so maybe this is where I should be hanging out? It is available just through surfing here, so that's great. Cool. Maybe I'll just be a little cheeky and surf around a bit. Oh, there's something new. I heard you. Here we go. Not surfing on a Sharpedo though, you lose points for that. 6.8 out of 10. You know, maybe if we hadn't gone Mudkip at the beginning, maybe I could have tried Sharpedo out. I don't know how valuable it is. Eee, our little mushroom's all grown up. Okay. Catch Tentacruel. They should have. I know that doesn't Kyogre also have its own model and Sharpedo? And I know an X and Y Lapras has its own model. Just falling into the water and never seeing it again. Tentacruel has large red orbs on its head. The orbs glow before lashing the vicinity with a hard ultrasonic blast. This Pokemon's outburst creates rough waves around it. After each stream, whenever we've been catching Pokemon, I've been going through and sorting out our boxes, and it feels so good to do that. I feel so productive. All right, so there's something up there. Oh, ooh, I like. Okay, not me looking at this pathway and being like, ooh, I would use this in ACNH or ACNL actually. Around Moss Deep, you can see Wild Wilmer. It's called, what is it? Wilmer watching. Oh, I like the house interiors here. Did you know if some items can make secret bases seem bigger? Try solid boards and stairs. My little brother says he's going to find the biggest secret base. Or recreate it. Actually, you know what? I just realized these days with ACNH how you can change your neighbor's house. You can change the outside as well, can't you? In Pokopia. Liza and Tate in Moss State Gym have very mysterious powers. Their powers are paranormal, like psychic type Pokemon. If you have any trouble, you may want to visit the gym. Pokemon that live in the sea and in caves and things are really, really good at hiding. If they catch even a glimpse of you, they'll be gone in an instant. Sometimes you really feel like you can sense a Pokemon around, but you still won't be able to find it unless you actually see it with your eyes. You have to spot them first and then sneak up slowly. That's the trick. I'm gonna win a whole lot of Link battles, and me and my Pokemon will charm everyone. We'll have tons of fans all over the world. That's my ultimate goal. Gym leaders in this city are a formidable duo. Their combination attacks are like excellent and wow. Nice. I believe the Mart Heroes net balls and dive balls are coming getting a bunch because of how many water types are coming up. Ooh, thank you. Will do. I got this from Steven, but I don't know what it's good for. It's called a King's Rock. Do you want it? Yes, please. Why would you want it? You're weird. You can keep it, but don't tell Steven I gave it away. Yoink. Is it really that fun collecting rocks? I don't get it. Let me find out that kid has like a slowpoke. Oh. There's a note on the plate. Classification shared source Mount Pyre, Hoenn Region. Rock Tunnel, Kanto Region. Mount Coronet, Sinnoh Region. Collection of rare rocks and stones assembled by Steven. Midnighter, Ninto, welcome on in. This kid will be really mad when they want to evolve a frog in the future. Did I go in here yet? My husband measures everything based on Pokeblocks. You're brilliant. It likes you as much as it likes Pokeblocks. No, it likes you a little bit more than Pokeblocks. Self-fulfilling prophecy, yep. Okay, let me pick up the balls here. Revives are fantastic. You find a Pokemon that's fainted and that Pokemon will be revived, but be careful, revive won't restore any PP. Okay. Net balls and dive balls are used to be Moss Deep specialties, and net ball is effective against bug and water type Pokemon. Dive ball works best on Pokemon at the bottom of the sea. Okay. I'm unsure where I've seen that. Oh my god, I looked. Unsure is just the sweetest bean. I've been thinking a lot about going back to the My Time games recently. Oh, maybe they don't have them until after I beat the gym? I'll be back. After we get through the incentives. It depends. It depends. Because, like, for example, we're gonna be taking a break when we play Fields of Mystria. If they announce a release date for My Time at Evershine, we're gonna be shifting gears for sure. When I was young, I traveled the world as a secret base expert. Even now that I've become an old geezer, my passion has not waned. I'm waiting impatiently for a secret base to appear just beyond that door. Beyond your back door? Seems to be locked. Sir, tell me your secrets. Unova Sports Spectacular. Oh, they even use the routes. That's cool. Dude built a random door in his house, wishing it would somehow add a whole new room. He's like, I don't want to pay for the full construction costs. Heard from my mates and like hope that the herd of Whalmer has disappeared. I wonder what went down over there. All life needs water to survive, even though it makes its home on the land, and all life, having run its course, becomes soil and returns to the land. Thus, the waters of the sea are always connected to the land. Yes, like the shoreline here. Meg, now you're talking. Oh. Okay, hi. From the time she was a small child, my older sister hardly ever spoke. Somewhere along the line, she learned to read the experiences of certain objects. Every gym badge tells the story of a hard-earned battle. Okay, this is the badge. I'm good, thank you. Nice, Brandon. Oh, the rock. It's a white rock. No, you gotta say more about it. This rock has a special meaning to the people at the Space Center. They put it here as their wish for their rockets to fly safely. When you make a wish, what do you use? Do you wish upon a star? I use a wish tag to make it happen. That's what I do. Hey, Mike-tron, how are you doing today? Are you Super Rod, man? A Super Rod is really super. Say whatever you want, but this baby can catch Pokemon right off the seafloor. What do you think? You want one, don't you? Yep, give me. You bet, you bet. After all, Super Rod is the definition of super. Gib. If there's any water, try dropping in your line and see what bites. Give me. I need it. Okay, let me take a look here. Just gonna organize by type. I guess I'll take the bike off for now. Because I use the dowsing machine a lot more, and we will be catching Pokemon for sure. Why isn't it easy to get something? Why can't I walk into Walmart and be like, give me Switch 2? A voyage on a ship is fine, but crossing the sea with Pokemon using surf, now that's an exhilarating trip. Wouldn't you agree? Hey, Harmonixer, good morning. Oh, just like I went in here, did I? I did not. Even though I can't see my dear friend in Fortree, a Pokemon carries mail back and forth for us. I'm not lonesome even though we're apart. Sister's always getting letters from her boyfriend in Fortree. I'm not jealous, not even a little. I'm pretty sure we saw said boyfriend send the Wingull out. Oh, there he goes. He wants a boyfriend too. Hi, Trixie. Ooh, the power of the 3DS. Wouldn't it be nice if this island, no, the whole world was burgeoning with nature? I'd like to go to space with my Pokemon for a rendezvous in the starry sky. Some people claim that Pokemon came from space. Could it be true? This rocket... thick? I'm sorry, one more time? Yeah, alright. Alright. That's adorable. I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. It's not anything I need, so you can have it. Oh, thank you. The Hoenn region has been famous for its meteor showers for a long time. The rocket launch was, the rocket was launched safely. That's successful launch number 1. Giant chunk of... Oh, wow. Sorry, looking out the window really doesn't look right. Giant chunk of metal bursts through the sky and flies into space. It boggles my mind. Like, I can see what... Oh, that looks so trippy. Weird. Hi, Affection. How are you? Welcome to Moss Deep Space Center. Please enjoy our interactive experiences about space exploration. A rocket launch demands perfection. Not even a 1% margin of error is allowed. Even if it's 99% okay, the whole thing is useless if 1% happens to be no good. Despite that, we never stop trying. Why? It's a dream that never ends. Tired. Oh, we get to clean up after. Yeah. Moss Deep has many clear days and its wind patterns are stable. That's why it's an ideal location for launching rockets into space. Oh, I wasn't sure. Sometimes, like, they seem to have a lot of spots where you can sit and the, oh, okay. And the camera angle changes. I took the time while I had no electricity to scan all my books in the app. Oh yeah, that you were talking about. I have a lot more books than I thought. Okay. So we have a gym. A psychic gym, right? So we're gonna bring you over. And rock. Oh, I guess because Lunatone, Soul Rock. You call dibs? What moves do you got right now? Yeah, I remembered the double battle thing. I was initially thinking like, oh, I'll bring in like Swampert. But Surf and even Earthquake are also gonna hit Absol. You want a Mega against them. And use what move? I'll do it. I'll do it just for you, but... Iron Head? Okay. Just for you. Also, Nara, welcome on in. Oh, wow. I didn't remember what this gym looked like. How's it going, Champ to be? The gym leaders here use Psychic-type Pokemon. If you go up against them with Fighting or Poison-type Pokemon, they'll do horrible damage. They'll come at you with an outstanding combination attack. If you want to win, you'll need to show them how tight you are with your Pokemon. Go for it. Oh. Weird. Battle hinges on the strength of your spirit. The weak-spirited will never win. I like to think that this, like the, you know, the trainer portrait there, they just threw their Pokeball into the air. They're not actually floating, it's just a freeze for you. Don't ruin it. Seven's gym trainer with one Pokemon. Yep. No, random. No. What are you trying to learn? What do we get here? This implies I'm going to be lower health. I just will not be lower health. 8th gym trainer with 1 Pokemon. It's gonna happen. I do need to find something to get rid of Foresight for, though. Yeah, the portraits are very cute. Okay. Do I like touch? Ah. Okay. I can't get enough of the way you go floating up softly in this gym. Hey, Arctic, how you doing? Welcome back. What? Yeah. Oh, I'm comfortable right now. What about you? I'm sorry. Mike and I discussed putting the AC on earlier, but neither of us did it. And like, I'm pretty comfortable right now. I'm sure by this afternoon it's gonna heat up, but I don't. Your fingers are excited to type that L, apparently random. Are you psychic fighting? Are you psychic fighting? I feel like you are. Fighting isn't gonna go well with us. It doesn't matter. Ew. Lazy Sunday for you? Sounds nice. Yeah, okay, I'll send out flying if need be, I guess. Oh wait, there was the other way too. Yeah, it's cooled down a bit for us actually. It was very, very hot. Now it's hot, but not uncomfortably so. You're part fairy here. Wait a minute. You're upset? What's going on? Let me see here. Ghost Steel. Poison. Okay. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. I try to, like, even when I'm very over leveled, I like to get my super. Oh. Why would you do that? Have you seen Marvel Rivals Captain of... Wait, what? No? Love the Pokeball, thank you! They made it Oh dear, I had not seen anything to do with that. I have less and less faith in that game the more I hear about it. I'm indifferent. That is funny though. I know Kingdom Hearts had something semi-similar back in the day. I sent it to you. I don't know if I want to look. Oh, what? Okay, you know what? Okay. To be fair, It was a little ridiculous in the initial render. Like, that's a little silly. I am. It's just second nature almost. It's just fun to hit things with my super effective moves, even if it doesn't matter one way or another. Otherwise, I just go through and just be mashing and, like, you know, never changing Pokemon, and that's not as fun. Mario Tennis had something similar. Oh god, that's the first time I've heard about that. Hey, Dramatic Goldfish, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I don't want to be doing the thinking hard. I just want to, you know. But here's the thing, though. I'm trying to think hard. Like, I'm trying to swap to, like, a good Pokemon instead of just mashing. I'd argue that's extra thinking. Alright, you can't expect too much of me, but it is an extra step. It does not need to be taken, mind you, but... I'm getting an ominous feeling about you. Oh, y'all know, sorry. I just fully stumbled over the entirety of the beginning of that sentence. I'm doing good. Oh, you had an eye infection. It's healing today with antibiotics. I'm glad to hear that. I have never had an eye infection as far as I know, but that doesn't sound pleasant at all. You know how yesterday we were talking about if we were going to play Sun or Moon or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Because at some point I would love to revisit those games. Especially for, like, living Dex reasons. I booted up Mike and I's, both of our copies of the original Sun and Moon last night. Just to kind of take a look. It made me a little emotional seeing the date. Our start date is, I think it's November 18th, 2016, and that is weird. But I was kind of checking through, and we both had a similarity in our PC boxes that I can't explain. I didn't even tell Mike this. We both had a box that was labeled Shinies, and I remember both of us had Shinies in that game, but all the Pokemon in the Shiny box on both of our accounts were not Shinies. So I don't know why we put them in there in the first place. And I don't know why not one but both of us had this strange not shiny box. Mike's saying it's because I transferred, but I don't think I did. Unless I moved them up to Sun and, or Ultra Sun and Moon, but that's... like, I wasn't really doing that back then. Hey, Logical, how are you? But anyway, the main thing I actually booted it up for, was I was just trying to see, like, I had a box for the, you know, the fancy Pokemon, the Legendaries, oh god, what are they called? Ultra Beasts. But I wanted to see if we had all the starters between us. Neither of us have that little, seal. I don't remember what it's called. I chose Litten my first playthrough, and I think Mike went with Rowlet. Neither of us have Popley. Thank you for reminding me of the name. Turns Ted, yeah. So I'm gonna need to grab one of those at some point, but... look at how many Leppa berries I've accumulated. It's beautiful. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I was a bit worried about, like, oh, you know, I won't be able to really get another one easily as far as I know, another starter. And I most likely want to choose, Rowlet, I think. Yeah, I think maybe what we'll end up doing is a poll. Because at the end of the day, I'm probably going to need to go through both. It's just one of them's going to be on stream, and the other one will be off stream. But I'll probably do a poll closer to the time and let you guys choose if we want to do original Sun and Moon or the Ultra. Because I'm down for either. It's true, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I probably already have them in Pokemon Home. In fact, actually, no, I know I have them already in Pokemon Home. Were you surprised that there are 2 gym leaders? We're twins. We don't need to talk because we can each tell what the other is thinking. Yeah, no, I want to have my like full decks in the game if I can. Pokopia definitely made me want to go back to the main games and try out different starters. Oh, I mean, for sure, it'll happen one way or another. I think I need to check the list of Ultra Beasts, but I'm pretty sure I already have them all in that original Sun copy. This combination of ours, can you beat it? A couple of them are Ultra only. Okay. So random, you want to Mega and you want to use Iron Head. Am I understanding that correctly? Okay. Just for you. How the heck do you Mega? Okay. You do that, and then you do that. I have not done this. And then you're gonna hit Lunatone. I am not hitting Absol. Oh. I didn't remember what your Mega looks like. There we go. 1. Two. It looks very spiky. Don't think I'm gonna need it. I remember using it. Oh, when did I use it? I want to say it was during our Nuzlocke, actually. And I just stalled. But I don't think I'm too fussed. What are you trying to learn? What do we get here? Eh. Nope. Oh. It was just the 2? Okay. Our teamwork. It can't be helped. You've won. So take this in recognition. Oh, okay. That's a really cute badge. It's like a pink lemonade. Mind Badge has the power to make all Pokemon up to level 80, including those you've received from other people, obey you. This enables Pokemon to use the HM move called Dive. And take this too. Best when you can trap a foe. Exactly, it's just faster. This pathetic excuse for a gym is just an advertisement for double battles. Calm Mind comes from relaxing your mind and concentrating. Pokemon's special attack and special defense will be heightened by this move. Perfect move for Psychic-type Pokemon. Looks like the bond between you and your Pokemon is far stronger than the bond we share as twins. But you'll go on from here to form even more bonds. That's the future I see for you. There may be a harsh ordeal ahead for you and your Pokemon, but that's alright. You and your Pokemon aren't alone. You have each other. That's why we want you to face whatever troubles may come your way head on and full of courage. Gotten so far. Yeah, we're kind of flying through here for sure. Also, Belle, welcome on in. Yeah, they match the original teams here. Okay. It wasn't me. That pillar of light appeared from the sea. That direction, is that the direction of Route 128? Oh dude, seriously. This is the end of the world. Skitty, don't worry, calm down. Oh, that's like a total shocker. What the heck was that? That big fat pillar of light. Totally came out of here, didn't it? Crystal, I heard from little Liza and Tate that you visited their gym. Did they, like, were they on the phone with you right after I left? Like, what? I was thinking of trying to catch you while you were in the area, but then this happened. We should talk. Let's go to my place. Thunderbolt. Oh, can we? Just telepathy? I don't know. If I suddenly started hearing children's voices in my head, I wouldn't be like, ah, yes. Well, I guess this world's different. Fair enough. I suppose I should welcome you to my home. Please forgive the rather sparse decor. Now, where to begin? Let's take a moment to understand what's happening to our world right now. That rumbling that shook the earth just now, the eardrum rupturing explosion we heard. They're proof that a seal, which was long hidden deep undersea, has been undone at last. Super ancient Pokemon that has been sealed deep beneath Route 128 since ancient times. It slept until now in the seafloor cavern. The entrance to that cavern was sealed by the power of a certain Pokemon, all in an effort to keep any human or Pokemon from ever breaching it. But now it appears that the scheming of that terrible team has undone the seal. There's no doubt that they intend to revive the super ancient Pokemon. Once they do, it seems they hope to make its power their own. Crystal, if that team obtains the power of the super ancient Pokemon, it will upset the balance of nature in this world. A crisis unlike any before it will befall everything on this planet. I plan to do everything in my power to quell this situation. That's my duty. But there's a limit to what I can do with my power alone. That's why I'm asking for your help. I have great faith in your abilities. Lend me your strength to help put a halt to these teams' mad ambitions. With you and I and our Pokemon all working together, we'll overcome this disastrous turn of events. Don't think it's out of the question. I'll entrust you with this. Oh, thank you. I've been waiting for this. If you use Dive, you'll be able to dive to the ocean floor with your Pokemon. And take this so you can stay with your Pokemon even in the depths of the ocean. Where did you keep that? Was it in like a closet in here, or like where have you been hiding it? If you use Dive in the correct stretch of water along Route 128, I believe you should be able to reach the entrance to the seafloor cavern. I'll join you when I finish my duties. Please do what you can to stop Team Aqua and Team Magma until then. I'm trusting you to do this for me. So, yeah, the diving suit is child-sized. That is a good point. I think the other thing I kind of wanted to mention, now I'm not throwing shade. I'm not throwing shade at our Alpha Sapphire friends. But after playing Pokopia and meeting Kyogre, I think I'm kind of happy I'm playing Omega Ruby. Because Kyogre doesn't seem maybe quite as impressive anymore. I've said what I said. Okay, I don't know if I've ever actually seen it. Alright, so you're gonna get this for the time being. We're finally gonna get rid of Foresight. Okay, there we go. I have been waiting not so patiently. Actually, wait, no, I do want you out in front. For dive. Now, do y'all think we should proceed with story and go down to Route 128? Or should we go and fuss about on... hang tight. This one. 105, 106, 107, 108, 109. Because that is also an option. New Mauville. Is that... oh, actually, I wasn't sure when that opened up to us. Side stuff then story? Because I know that this leads to C Mauville. And I'm pretty sure you need to dive for parts of that. I say prioritize story for now, and then we can sweep around Hoenn catching the new mons. Power up our UFO magnet. The natural disaster can wait. Hey, look, you know, if I've learned anything playing Final Fantasy VII, when there is a massive meteor rushing towards the planet and everything's gonna end, it is the perfect time to begin breeding chocobos and racing chocobos. So, Ed, I hope you're having a good one. Only played Sapphire before. They're very similar from what I remember, honestly. Just swap the teams, swap the ideals, I guess. Oh. Well, aren't you lucky? That is a very rare chance of that one triggering, but thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. That is very good timing. Barrett's like meteors, you say. Thank you, thank you. I very much appreciate that. We all know Sephiroth does it just to impress Cloud, so he would wait until he shows up. Lyric, I hope you're having a great one. Welcome on in. Oops. Mowing his lawn while there's a tornado in the background? Yep. Yep. Okay. Was it in here, or was it actually, like, New Mauville where you can get it? I'm assuming New Mauville. Watson? Because I think we need Watson's blessing to go to the mall, right? If I'm remembering this right, maybe I'm not. Not seeing him. Check the gym, maybe? Yeah, see, I remember him being close to the Lumiose Tower knockoff. I mean statue. But... he's just vibing. I guess say Grand Bazaar, Trixie. Maybe it's not right now, maybe it's after story events? I haven't actually been up to the residential area yet. I didn't think we could go up without, like, permission. I do remember that you do need him to scan your retina and add it to, like, the allowed. Like, I'll even show you. I saw it when we were here last because I kept accidentally clicking on the door. It's post-legendary. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you can go here. Scan my retina. Yeah, hang tight, hang tight. I know that sounds crazy. You can go here, like we went here to catch Magnemite, but you can't, like, actually proceed. Computer, oh, sorry, not retina, iris. Iris recognition start, recognition error, access limited to authorized personnel of New Mauville. Yeah, so I guess that's gonna be after our encounter with a big sleepy Pokemon. It's not a Snorlax. Yeah. Okay. Worth a try. So yeah, do we want to do story? Because I think the other thing, forgive me, I think you guys mentioned a few days ago, do we also get access to the zoomies with our Lottie of said game post-legendary? Because that could also be fun. We could Mew. Yep. I figure, you know, may as well explore our options. I figured if there was like a good move for Magnezone, then I would go grab it, but... Oh, also, let's see, did this expand? With more balls? Is it maybe different in this game? Because I don't see net balls or dive balls unless I'm just not seeing them. Nice, just like you're just sitting there looking for balls, I see. I need them. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Goodies? No, just pretty area. Okay. I like these. Well, I was trying to remember if there was like a special Pokeball boutique in this game. Bless you, hon. Because I remember... Oh, hello. I remember, X and Y had that. Rustboro Pokemart. After speaking to the scientist... Why is it always the Rustboro Pokemart? Scientist on Route 116. Where are we? Route 20... 111, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I don't know if I've already spoken to said scientist, but we shall see. This is a Pokemon Center. I always do that. I'm so sorry. I'm used to the newer games where they're 2 in 1. Oh, okay, so I have a net ball, but not the dive ball. I messed up because the original games. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's totally fine. I figured it might be something like that. Oh, I know, Brandon, we're getting there. I didn't see any in Moss Deep, but there was also only one person manning the store. Lily Cove, maybe? We'll take a little look. And you know what? I'm gonna get a little cheeky and pick up some of these, mainly for... what's his face? Legendary, if he decides to cause problems. Dive ball is full arm. That one. They're in Moss Deep in the original. Okay. What a weird place to put the dive balls. Oh, nope. Oh. My quick balls have been here the entire time? Okay, well, you know. Quick ball. Yoink. Love them. Blue and yellow. You forgot to invite me, Frog. You were always invited. You just gotta show up. But you were welcome. There we go. Okay, so we're good on Pokeballs. Type. Okay. I think we're good. I mean, Frog, that means you've been showing up uninvited. But no, yeah, if you're a follower, you get the little notification. It asks you the question. And that's how you know. You are welcome. But everyone's welcome anyway. So yeah, let's go back to Moss Deep then. And we will surf down 127, 128. We can. Sometimes Twitch does things and it deserves it, but I don't know. Did anyone else get notified today? I know the Discord went off, which is good. The Nintendogs plus Cats, Theater Rhythm, ACNL, Pokemon, all great options. Okay. So let's see here. Route 127. We can get... we can catch Whalmer. I'll just grab one of those since we're here. What Nintendo frogs? I mean, at least we have lots of frog indie games. Okay. Game? I need a corner or something. Work with me. There's so many rods in your quick select, I can't tell them apart. Generally, I try to organize it from, or at least how I remember it, is if it doesn't look fancy, it's the old rod. If it looks fancy, it's the super rod. If it's in between, it's the good one. And for some reason in my brain, that works. Love Wilmer. You got the last Tatsugiri. Oh, congratulations. I never select it. See, I always, whenever, like, when I was playing when I was younger, I would just upgrade to the newest one. I didn't necessarily realize that there are some Pokemon that, you know, can't be caught with the super rod that can be caught with, like, the good rod, for example. I just assumed it, like, could catch everything. But no, as I found out, not always the case. Should I use our new Pokeballs? Yeah. Yeah. They are indeed. Oh, that's actually a really cool looking ball too. I love that bluey, turquoisey color. Wilmer's nostrils are located above its eyes. This playful Pokemon loves to startle people by forcefully snorting out seawater it stores inside of its body out of its nostrils. That doesn't sound pleasant. That sounds painful. Hi. Through fishing, I've attained a state of becalm serenity. Please allow me to demonstrate. I think the word serenity has been ruined for me. You get close to Wilmer, you can hear a faint voice saying, "Get me out of here!" Oh my god. Oh, I can hear it in my dreams. So, this happened like a few years ago now. But Mike and I were taking a walk down a wooded trail, and it has like a lot of like gravel. Mike calls it sand. It's 100% gravel. On the floor, like it's not just like a sidewalk or anything like that. So slightly uneven terrain, you know, there's some slopes, there's some dips. And anyway, one day it was very peaceful. It was a gorgeous day. It was myself and Mike walking kind of, you know, just quietly. And like an older couple ahead of us. Very quiet, aside from the sound of the birds. And when do you know it, my clumsy ass, I like did that awkward thing where I didn't lift my foot properly, so I kind of skidded it across the ground. And it made the loudest noise in the middle of the calm. And the old couple turned and kind of like shot me this really dirty look. So ever since, Mike and I have joked about like, every time we like skid the floor like that, we will just be like, oh, my serenity. Anyway, it's dumb, but we do it frequently. I'm ruining my own serenity. What's a Drago Pokemon in? Is that what a blowhole is on wheels? Just a big nostril? I guess so. Maybe it functions slightly differently, but... Hey, Sassy, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, today we learned, you know? Well, hey, this is a match between a Pokemon fan and a fishing buff. Frog. You know what was actually interesting, speaking of like aquatic friendos? I saw a super interesting video the other day about how seals sleep. Because they need to breathe. But they'll sleep at the bottom or like in the water. And like essentially in their sleep every so often, like it's not for a super long time that they can be under, they'll come up and like breathe a little bit in their sleep and then just go right back down. It was interesting. There's like a time lapse of them kind of sinking back down and then swimming back up. Yeah, yeah, so they're like asleep, they're resting, but like they're able to carry out certain things, certain functions, and it's cool. I had no idea. Yeah, oh. It's fine. Don't worry about that. That wasn't a void. I'm wearing my swimsuit under my shirt. The shirt makes it plain that I'm an ace trainer. Not in Astoria Seasons mood. I'm gonna say one of the 3DS Pokemon games. Because I'm on a absolute 3DS Pokemon kick at the moment. And speaking of, for those who joined us a bit later, question of the day. What are, I should say, your favorite 3DS games? You can list off multiple. I know, I have like a bajillion. I always say original if you can, personally. This and X and Mood, yeah. The 3DS line of Pokemon games are really fun. Hey, Renren. How's your stream today? How did the co-working go? I hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome on in. Oh, the Dragon Quest games. It was progress, that's what we like to hear. Welcome, welcome, raiders. If you need to raid and run post-stream, please take care of yourselves, do what you gotta do. If you want to hang out though, welcome. My name is Crystal. We're currently going through Pokémon Omega Ruby.
If we invert the number, some kid on the internet is gonna make it a meme.
MTB, thank you so very much for the 76 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Pokemon games, Fire Emblem Awakening, and Persona Q are the ones that I remember off the top of my head. Oh, no worries! I hope that you have an amazing time. Oh no, I'm so thankful. I mean, knock on wood, obviously, but thankful I never had any sort of drift with the 3DS line of systems. Now the Switch, on the other hand, I still have a super, super vivid memory of just a little while after the Switch came out. Mike and I had been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild. And, you know, we had kind of paused on the top of a cliff. We had looked around for shrines and all that good stuff. And I think we had put down the controller and we were just kind of talking. And then I think we look over and we see Link just like, kind of like slowly wiggle walking his way towards the edge of the cliff. That was the first instance of drift we ever had. maybe your ass? I mean, obviously that's what I'm enjoying right now. Ooh, Arcane Joy. I got a wrap for lunch. I'm looking forward to it. Random, that emote is not one that I would expect you to have. Mine was also in Breath of the Wild. I stopped to look at my phone and Link walked off a cliff. It's always the cliffs for some reason. I gifted some odd emotes. But yeah, we, ooh, this looks interesting. We thankfully didn't have too much drift. My original Pro Controller is still very serviceable. Original Joy-Cons, not so much. Link was done with Hyrule bullshit, pretty much. Oh, this is so cool. I forgot how neat this is. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have a moment. Hi, sir. He's like, you're in my domain now. I'm looking for things that fell here. Happened in, oh god, I can't, in Odyssey that would be really frustrating. Okay, this is not a good combo for you. Hey, Phoenix, how are you doing? Aw, I really like Odyssey a whole lot. I was during Let's Go Eevee, I made it so that I couldn't throw a Pokeball straight. Oh, that's annoying. That would be super frustrating. Oh, some rotisserie chicken. Enjoy. Yeah, only a few weeks after. Yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, like, I've definitely had some drift, but I think I kind of lucked out in a lot of ways. Also, is there, like... does this include diving? In here? Like, is there certain Pokemon under the water? Oh yeah, there's an underwater section. Ooh! Oh no, that's a trainer. Maybe not? You'd imagine it would, like, have stuff down here. Grandma forgot she lives alone, bought a whole chicken, so you took half home. Is it like, oh, is there like grass under the water? I'm forgetting how diving works. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, yeah, you gotta be really careful what you feed. As much as the pupper says that they can have some of the cheeseburger mac, may not be the best for them. Yeah, I think you're right. I do seem to remember it. Let me open up my, Okay, cool, we got everything. We sometimes call Ollie our rotisserie chicken because when he's sitting and loafing... Oh! Nice. It's for boys. When he's sitting and loafing, because he's so orange, his little rear end can look a bit like a rotisserie chicken. Let's go down here and see what we got. But this morning, I witnessed the cutest thing from my Ollie. He adores my mom. Like, she's like the best person. He adores her to pieces. And, this morning she came out of her room. I was in the kitchen, so I could look down from the kitchen and see all the way down the hallway towards her bedroom. Ollie jumped down from where he was near me and like ran like full kitty cat sprint to say hi to my mom. Mike and I don't really get that. We don't get, you know, a running greeting. He just adores her. And to make matters better, he has the little, I call it a wibbly pouch. It's the primordial pouch on the kitty cat, right? And when he runs, it like flaps back and forth. It is so heckin' cute. So I got like a really good angle of it just flapping as he ran. I just want to say as well how much of a difference it is compared to when we first got Ollie. He was very, very nervous and a little aggressive. So every morning I would let him out of my room and he would go and he'd sit on a chair in the living room. And you know, eventually when my mom came out, she would have to walk right past him in his chair. And every morning, without fail, he would hiss at her. And she would be like, well, good morning to you too. And like, then she'd go on about her day. And then one day... Oh, that was just Bubble, sorry. And then one day, he asked her for a pet. He walked into her room. She had just taken a shower. She was sitting on the edge of her bed. And he came in. And he started rubbing against her and asking for pets, so... I think he was watching her from afar and realized that actually she wasn't so bad. Good thing Breloom can breathe underwater. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna poke my nose up here. I think the thing that always kind of overwhelmed me with diving was like all these different areas you can get into. Random. Rare Pokemon have excellent vision. They spot prey from great heights. Cats need to come to you. You can't make them love you. Yep. Yep, need to kind of work on their schedule. Imagine all the Mons using the small diving devices they used in Star Wars. No, you don't gotta do that again. Love Pokemon, of course, but also the 3D Ocarina of Time remake, yep. Yep, that and Majora's Mask I adore to pieces. I'm very, very excited for the Ocarina of Time remake game that's coming out. And I think I might maybe do a 3DS revisit at some point, just on my own, before that comes out. I know, I'm trying to like imagine it and it's not working. Yeah, I think the new style is gonna take a little bit of getting used to. I feel like the 2026 release for Switch Ocarina is too good to be true. I feel like it'll be delayed. It does, like, I know that it's been a rumor for a very long time that that was going to be happening. So I do wonder how long they've been sitting on it. But it does feel kind of crazy to think it's going to be out in the next, 5 months. I'll have to play it since I haven't. I didn't understand the hype much. I was not really into Ocarina at first when I first played it, but I absolutely adore it now. It's true, we just got a little teaser, Didn't see anything really. Ash, how are you? Doing good. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm hoping what it is they're, just not announcing things super early. And like they're really, really sitting on it and waiting until, it's almost ready to go kind of thing. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so we've been there. We've been here. We caught everything on this route. Ew. Sorry. Love disc can be caught here. Let me see here. Love disc is super rod. Oh, you playing some Dave the Diver? Enjoy. We can also find Corsola here, but only at 5%, so. I think you're right. Love Dave the Diver. Every now and then I'm like, I want to try that game, and then I get a bit intimidated by it. But Captain K, welcome as well. It's up's final level. Oh my goodness. Best of luck. My fiance might still have the Eon ticket in his ORAS copy. I'm hoping Mike has his, maybe. Be nice. Fingers crossed for both of us. Oh, that's the 5% Corsola. Nice. Oh, don't wake up. Don't, oh god, okay. I'll just put you back to sleep and start throwing balls. Yeah, I've watched quite a few streams of it, including the newer like DLC stuff. Yeah, it's just a perfect game for you, Ash. That's great. No, no, stop. Stop waking up. You stay asleep now. Oh no, and you're healing too. Oh god. Oh, this is not fun. You recognize it? Yeah, we kind of had to do some like weird flying around to find where they were selling these, but we got them. Yay, there we go. Random Sing Trico. I'm gonna go with a random Sing. I've never used it, but... Same with Harmonixer, apparently. Oh, that's such a cute idea, Ash. Corsolas branches glitter very beautifully in 7 colors when they catch sunlight. If any branch breaks off, this Pokemon grows it back in just one night. Okay, well that was the 5% Corsola. I was looking for a 60% Love Disc, but... This Corsola is too happy. I did. I got all the cute items from the Jirachi event. There you are. It wakes up at like every time, but I do it anyway, just on the off chance it doesn't. Yeah, I assumed the like little wish tickets things, I thought they were gonna be like multiple needed per item, but they're very, very generous with those. There we go. Love live in shallow seas in the tropics. This heart-shaped Pokemon earned its name by swimming after loving couples it spotted in the ocean's waves. Okay, that puts us up to a gold crown. Perfect. So, that is where the light came from. I see. Okay, I wasn't sure what would happen if you dove down here. Oh, look at that Corsola in the background. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I need to dive down over here. Okay. I know that there's that area, but I just kind of want to take a little look around. This is just back up Route 128, and I guess we were here before. Does this freak anyone else out? The fact that it goes deeper and it's like very, very dark down there. I don't like it. Oh, and then it just cuts off there. Okay. So I don't like the ocean. I imagine if there's a chance of a shadow appearing down there. I was so terrified by Emerald Weapon in Final Fantasy VII. Submarine Explorer 1 is painted on the hull. It seems to be the submarine team Magma stole from the shipyard in Slateport. Hello? Oh god, do I have Rock Smash? Okay, I am here for... Just be anyone's camera-up-shaped submarine. Yeah, I don't have Rock Smash. Okay, well hopefully it's not necessary. Having trouble. Let's... Who should we have out? Maybe... You're currently our lowest level, actually, so let's switch you over. You have no use for children. Go on, get out of here. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna swap to someone else though. I forgot that these guys have like a lot of nummels. Hey Adam, thank you. Didn't knock you out, but it did make you flinch. Submarine is so small and cramped that it makes your body hurt, but I don't mind it. I like to think that this grunt didn't have space in the submarine for their Pokemon. So they're like, I'll just catch a Zubat or Golbat. Good enough. Okay, so there's a door there, but there's also a door up here. Hey, 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 finding out has helped in spotting a suspicious person. Hey, let's see here. There we go. You know what? Yeah, let's actually use these here. Normally I wouldn't. Nope. Normally I wouldn't, but we've already caught everything. I'm not too fussed about getting a shiny Zubat or Golbat. Oh. Well, hopefully this is the right way. Hi! What an annoying kid to follow us to the bottom of the ocean. That all ends now, though. You could Mega. I can. I wasn't sure if maybe it would be interesting to Mega during our encounter with our big friendo. What do we got here? Tackles the target with a high-speed spin. Slower the user compared to the target, the greater the most power. No. Like, I'm pretty sure we're pretty slow, but I'll pass on that one. Does this just lead around to the same way? Not sure it does, so I'm just gonna go down this way, and okay, it does. Good. Just wanna make sure. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? This is where I was. Holy Ace, welcome back. I hope y'all had a good time. Okay, so there's that there. Yeah. Good thing I didn't pick it. Okay. Hopefully, again, I don't need to smash anything. Put on a certain video. She's calm. Oh, that's so good to hear. I think I'm vaguely remembering, if not this exact area, an area like this when we were playing Emerald. Like with all the blocks. Who are you? How did you get in here? And also the doors going in like weird directions. I walked. We did some diving, you know? Hey, Map Plus, how are you? Yeah, you didn't want her to get sick in the car. Absolutely, that's a smart move. This coming Thursday, we got a little trip to the vet with a Mr. Ollie. Just for shots and checkup stuff reasons. But that same day, we're also having our kitchen counters replaced. So we're kind of hoping the people who are coming in to do that come in after we get back from the vet. Let's see here. Oh, she just wants her bed. But yeah, no, Ollie's usually very, very good for the vet. We haven't really had much of a problem. Okay, what am I doing? Hang tight. I remember struggling with this in Emerald too. I don't want to talk about it. So these need to go in, so I need you to go down. But can I... Oh, I can still go through. Never mind. So then you go here. So that you can go here. Good. Or was it Fire Red where there was a really, really similar puzzle? Maybe that's why it feels so recent. Dramatic slow walk. Ooh. Nice. Okay, and let me do a little save. We do have some ads running, so I don't think I'm gonna proceed too far. We'll just vibe for a little bit, admire this trench, maybe? But yeah, no, generally Ollie is like super duper good for the vets. We don't have to worry about him. And pretty much when I say good for the vets, I mean he doesn't attack, he does not hiss, he does not bite, he just lets them get it over with. My older cats, like Tiger or Kitty, the vets loved them because they were friendly. Tiger would like try to climb into your lap if the vet tried to sit down. He would be like all over them, just giving them little kisses and purrs. And I guess they're used to cats, and I'm assuming dogs as well, being terrified. It must be a nice change of pace to just have incredibly friendly. And, you know, Ollie's not that. He's not necessarily trying to be friends with the vet, but at least he's not attacking, so I call that a good cat. With Kitty, I've told this before, or said this before, but they had to, like, They were trying to listen for her heartbeat at one point, and they had to like cover her little nose to get her to stop purring for a minute because they could not hear the heart over the purr. And this is all in contrast to my like my parents' older cat Nipper. He literally tore the vets apart. Like he just was an entirely different cat at the vet, and he would attack and he would scratch and he'd be very nasty. And it was just such a sweetheart at home. He was good with me as a child. He was great with people. Great with other cats. Like he was a chill cat. The vets, no. No, they were mean and he did not like them. Hi Sparks, welcome on in. We're just waiting for some ads to be done here before we proceed any further into, I believe, story stuff here. Just about done though. How pathetic you appear now, the fool Archie. Maxie, you. What is that laugh? Just as I predicted. The little scamp. Even I, the great Maxie, have found myself wishing for something I cannot justify, and the illogical desire that I harbored was to have you present here at this moment. Now that fool's wish has come true. Fantastic. Nothing could please me more. Suppose I should make introductions. Present to you my incomparable partner who will assist Team Magma in driving humanity forward to its next level. Mike just went the brink of extinction. The super ancient Pokemon Groudon. Behold, this form, a great form slumbering in defiance of even the broiling lava surrounding it. So long have I waited for this day, immeasurably long. This foolish world has held back humanity's progress out of misguided idealism regarding the coexistence of humans and Pokemon. This ancient creature can bring that to its rightful end, creating a new land upon which humanity may stride freely forward. Now that I have at last obtained the power of Primal Groudon, and now you are the final obstacle remaining between me and my goals. It behooves me to use every tool at my disposal to eliminate you. Indeed, even Mega Evolution. Do not delude yourself that you and your Pokemon are the only ones capable of it. I must apologize for making you wait through our encounters at Mount Chimney and Mount Pyre without treating you to this site. Brace yourself for my ultimate attack. He's got the Mega Evolution glasses? What?
The random reject gifted a tier 1 sub to Mega Swampert.
Oh my
They
God.
have given 61 gift subs in the channel.
Do you even know that account? You've had one Mega today. You've had one Mega today. But thank you for the gift sub, though. I don't know who they are. Oh, wait a minute. Poison! Oh my god, I was thinking dark. What am I doing? I wasn't paying any attention. Whoopsies. I was like, oh yes, fairy. This is a game on your backlog. I've been meaning to go through it again, but not really on the backlog because I've played it before. And finished it before a couple different times, actually. You know what? Never mind that. I'm just gonna send you back out. My bad. Sorry about that. Mistakes were made. That being said, after this one... Wow. After this one, we are going to be doing a game from my backlog, which is going to be Sly Cooper. And I'm very, very excited for that because I've been meaning to play that for forever. Let's see here. Crobat. We're gonna... Maybe I'll give you some time to shine here. I don't actually. I need to look into the game. I really like the art direction for this game. They should go back to this style. I like it too, yeah. Now it's lumped into Psychic, yeah. But I literally know nothing of TCG. Like, next to nothing. You miss the pixel art of the GBA and DS days. I still think it'd be quite neat. And I think, you know, maybe there's some people on my side for this, but I think it'd be really cool if the Gen 5 remakes were that HD 2D style, because I think it looks really gorgeous. It's only a Sly Cooper game from the last one. That one promised a continuation, and we still haven't gotten it. Oh. Give it a sec, it was too powerful. See, and that's the thing, like, I feel like Black and White, like, the way that it did the, like, mix of 3D, like, set pieces, but the 2D sprites, and those sprites were all really good as well. I would have loved to see that in HD 2D. Just giggling to himself. Splendid, just splendid, my young trainer. Now it's more than that. I should be calling you my young hero, believing until the very end that a world where humanity and Pokemon coexist must be the best. Projecting my ideals without a second thought. As watching you struggle desperately to halt the beginning of the world's end, you are undoubtedly a hero. So noble, and yet I will not yield, I will not bend, my ideals will not be shaken. My dream for the world's next step forward will never change. I'll use the red orb to awaken Groudon, revert it to its primal form, and put an end to all else. Wait, Maxie. Tabitha? Please stop that now, please. You just don't understand. What Groudon will bring upon the world awakening is an end to the world. Do you think I had not noticed that I somehow failed to realize you were after my spot? Such a sad development indeed, to be betrayed by my number 2. In the end, there's only one being upon which I can depend. Now, Groudon, absorb all the power resting in this red orb and reclaim yourself. Revert to your primal form. This is the time to take back the great evolution you lost in the ancient past. Reclaim the possibility you once held. Hey, Cobalt, how are you? Hang tight. There you go. It was too epic, it needed a second. Busy at work, but other than that, all good. I'm glad to hear it. I appreciate that it has its own little lava trail. Is it summoning meteor? At last, I've finally done it. The new world, or a new world for human evolution will be born. We shall stride forward. Oh, what have you done, boss? What? Message from our members outside. What is it? So the sun has turned mercilessly fierce in its heat. I should expect so. This is what what we have long wished for. What? The heat is greater than simulations predicted. It will be a risk to our own safety if it continues. That cannot be. It is only just awoken. Where's it getting so much power from? How much more will it gain when it does undergo primal reversion? Continue your readings, then report back. Maxie, what's happening on the surface? All that matters is that I have used the red orb to awaken Groudon, and now transform this planet to a land ideal for humanity. And Maxie, it's like we underestimated the power of the super ancient Pokemon. Power of primal reversion. What did you say? Primal Groudon brings about an end, alright. But you don't get to choose what end. It's gonna drive every living thing on this planet to its death. The only thing waiting for us is despair. A despair we can't even run from. A despair that's gonna crush humanity. Blasted fool. It's all happening because you were cocky enough to think you could control the super ancient Pokemon's power. So the information we received from the Weather Institute was true. Hey, thank you, Cobalt. I appreciate that. Who could have known heat is bad? I really don't care for either of these two leaders. Both of them are just, like, in either game, their motivations are silly to me. Like, oh, who would have thunk that this was gonna happen? Like, I don't know. Boss Maxie will never get anywhere just standing around here like this. There's a moment to spare. We must confirm the situation on the outside. Child, you're coming too. Hurry up. I need to check that clip. I will check that when I can, for sure. Oh, I forgot about this music. This is not... What? I wanted to make... We're supposed to make a world where the human race could attain new heights. The next stage of our development was all for humanity's future. It's because of that one IGN review that said there was too much water, so I wanted there to be less water. Boss Maxie. So this is the power of the super ancient Pokemon. This is how Groudon brings everything to an end. All of us, people and Pokemon, every living thing on this planet, everything's gonna die. You little scamp, we're setting sail for Sootopolis. That blasted Groudon is no doubt gonna get there ahead of us. It'll be waiting for us deep in the Cave of Origin there in Sootopolis. There's a pool of energy there that folks say is needful for primal reversion. There's no doubt in my mind that Groudon will be racing to that cave, thirsting for that power. We've got no choice but to go ourselves. We've got to do whatever we can to fight back. Alright, Maxie, you Team Magma Blighters better come with us. We're responsible for this mess, this ridiculous, impossible mess. It really makes sense for us all to step up and clean up after ourselves. Agreed? Let's go, Boss Maxie. A little scamp, look, I'm supposed to be a grown-up, right? So let me say sorry for the way this has gone down. I'm sorry because I've got to ask you to pitch in with the cleanup. We need every hand on deck if we're going to do something about this mess. So I'll be waiting for you in Sootopolis. This nondescript shadow bird Pokemon. I'm sorry I could not be here sooner. Terrible. So this is what was being depicted in that painting in Granite Cave. this doesn't stop all Hoenn, no, the entire world will burn up. Nothing could live in such a land of death, neither Pokemon nor humans. This dreadful blaze, it must be caused by the sweltering heat wave forming above Sootopolis. Wants to even think, what are you gonna do? No, there's no point in agonizing over the situation from here. I have to go to Sootopolis. There must be answers there. Crystal, I'll count on you to help with this crisis, but please promise you won't do anything reckless. Well then, I'll go ahead to Sootopolis. Good luck to you. I'm not as familiar with the rain, like, version of this. Okay. So I need to go... Let me see here. So I assume we want to go to Route 129, 130? Did he just drop in for that and then leave? Yep. Yep. Is there... Oh. I don't need a repel anymore. Hey, would you mind explaining what you guys did down there? He's like, what the heck did you do? It's far too toasty up here. Oh, look at that, like, look at the sunlight and the background. I don't think I've ever done this at night. As far as I remember. Ooh. I'm gonna fight you. I'm assuming it just gets bright and it's the exact same thing. I absolutely adore that these guys are just like, we're just still gonna fish. You know, whatever's going on around here, as long as the fish are biting. Wishcash confused me so much when I was younger. I was like, what is this thing? Oh no, Hermes, I'm sorry about that. Wishcash is just a happy fella. It's a catfish. It is indeed. Baby. Best baby. Brism just looked back at me like, bitch, who are, like, I'm best baby. Okay. See about finding our dive spot here. But fighting everyone, because now's the perfect time. Doesn't really matter. It can learn me. So y'all are saying it should be this one type. But I get made fun of for saying Porygon should be electric. Okay, I don't remember exactly where we have to dive. I remember not being too certain when I was younger either, but we're just gonna dive down anyway. Oh, grass. That's like the first time I've probably ever said that. Oh, lantern and relicanth, is it? Let me see here. What is this? Route 129? Underwater. Ooh, we got some certified babies in this grass. How you get, Arctic? Elapsed time 20 minutes 14 seconds. That person, okay, you know, they're probably also excited about the grass. There's way too much water. Oh no, your allergies are acting up. I'm sorry about that. I'm doing okay. I am getting a little hungry. I don't think we actually have any around, unfortunately. Don't electrocute the ocean. I'll electrocute the ocean if I want to. Oh, you're at home waiting for it. Gotcha. Okay, so apparently in this grass we can find Chinchou, Clamperl, Lantern, and rarely, Relicanth. Hey, baby. Hey, Silver, how are you? Oh, I like the look of this Pokeball too. That's super cute. Oh no! Sorry about that. Did you get all that? I know you said you were doing like some really annoying homework the other day. Did you get all done? It blew. It's pretty. That was the dive ball, yep. Chinchou lets loose positive and negative electrical charges from its 2 antennae. To make prey faint, this Pokemon flashes its electric lights to exchange signals with others. Certified baby. Oh no! I hope you're able to get it all done. Yeah, but you have to admit it is a really cute Pokeball. At the very least. I have quick balls, I know, I'm so excited. Y'all should see me in Scarlet and Violet and ZA less so actually. But like I'm literally a quick ball fiend. Okay, good, good. I'm glad you have plenty of time then. Hey, there we go. So those are the 2 higher percent chance ones. We could also maybe run into Lantern and Relicanth. You know what? Let me try my quick ball. Beautiful. It's one you forget exists all the time. Same here. Oh, perfection. It's the one you use most in Cobblemon as well. It's just really handy, especially if you're just trying to fill out your Pokédex. Like, I understand not wanting to catch, you know, maybe a team member in one of these, but am I gonna need a few of those? Okay, thank you. Clamperl's sturdy shell is not only good for protection, it's also used for clamping and catching prey. A fully grown Clamperl shell will be scored with nicks and scratches all over. Okay, I'll probably just continue forward, and if I run into any more, that's the 5%. Nice. Very nice. I mean, you know, now that I remember how amazing these are. This is also true. Harmonix are, yeah, they're only useful really here. But that just feels so good. Happy hello! We do love Brelumen here. Welcome on in. Time to get rid of false white. No, I need that. Relicanth is a Pokemon species that existed for 100 million years without ever changing its form. This ancient Pokemon feeds on microscopic organisms with its toothless mouth. He's just a little guy. Okay, great. That was fantastic. Oh my god. Okay, let me out of the grass. Unless this is a lantern. That's a Chinchou. Oh, that's actually really not too bad. I might just catch one of these then. That's like 2 levels off. And Harmonixer did make a good point. I'll use the dive balls. It is blue. I do like blue and yellow, and that would match Chinchou / lantern aesthetics. We'll see if we catch, or if we're able to find a lantern here somewhere. Anyway, I know I want to go this way. That is something. That is a lantern. Nice. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, what am I doing? I think the first time I properly used a lantern was in... I want to say, I don't know if it was this or one of the it was probably earlier. It was one of the Gen 3 games. And I remember having to wait so long to get it, and it felt a bit silly. Hey, Paul, welcome on in. We're just doing some diving. Oh, it rejected the blue and yellow. I respect your wishes. Dive ball it is. I tried to do something nice. I tried to match. Yeah, it didn't hit as hard as I thought, but... go. Lantern is nicknamed the Deep Sea Star for its illuminated antenna. This Pokemon produces light by causing a chemical reaction between bacteria and its bodily fluids inside the antenna. Why do you have to ruin the cutie like that? Just let it be magical. Like, just let it be. Alright, so that's everything down here. Yeah. It's such a cutie. I don't like passing it up when I do get the chance to use it. But I know exactly what you mean. Oops. You know what? Let me use one of my Lepa berries here. Because we've been using Seed Bomb quite a lot. Oh, interesting. Terrifying, but interesting. I really like Corsola. Good shiny too. Yeah, no, underwater is absolutely terrifying. Like, we don't know what's down there. On the whole, we know some things, and the things we know are terrifying, so I imagine it only gets worse. Random. Okay, where does this lead? Yeah, same here. I know that we need to be down. Wait, do we? Secret oh. Oh! Wait. Blissey base! Oh! I'm so happy these still work. Oh. I'm not gonna like do it right now or anything, but like cool. Wee. Do it. No, we're already way overpowered. So if anyone in here doesn't remember, there was a secret base thing in this game, so you could make your own like little secret hideaway in various spots. And on the 3DS version, you could scan in other people's secret bases, and they would appear in your world, and you could go and visit them. And it was via like QR code. Blissey bases were people who set it up so that you are fighting a specific fight against Blissies, which give a lot of experience. I know that they had like certain movesets and stuff, so like I don't think they ever did any damage to you. They were essentially EXP farms, yep. So I scanned in one the other day because for some reason I had it in my head that you needed internet for these, and 3DS Online is gone. But you don't, you just need the QR codes, and those are still very available online. Yeah, man, I did a lot of Blissey base farming. I had exactly one Blissey base. I remember the music mats. Yeah, I literally googled Blissey bases, and it was like the first post with it had like, it was like a Reddit post that had like the QR codes. You want to see it? Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm not actually gonna like proceed with it. Actually, wait. Resetting's kind of difficult, so you know what? We'll just do it. Oh, everyone's gonna get very OP very quickly. I mean, we don't have lucky eggs on, at least. No, I'm not gonna do that. You're already so broken. Enjoying yourself? Please take this as a little thank you for coming to play in my secret base. Thank you. I took you on the Pokemon League for the first time a little while ago. I managed to win my way through, and it was all thanks to my Swampert. Do you need something? I want to battle you. In my secret base, we do triple battles. Think you're ready? Oh, this might make things lag, but we'll see. Oh, Brandon, you got this. Hang tight, hang tight. This might make it lag. Oh, the EXP. Yeah. And like, these are so good. These were so good back in the day. Oh wait, you know what? Let's... There we go. I gotta be kind of careful what moves I use with these guys. Someone's gonna end up getting conked out. This is beautiful. It was great. Alright, there's one. 7,000 experience. Yeah, so if they each drop 7,000, just, you know, a nice 21k XP. Yep, yep. We got Heavy Slam? User slams into the target with its heavy body. The more the user outweighs the target. Is it really good? I feel like we're pretty hefty. Really good enough to get rid of Ironhead. For Aggron, it's really good. For the final day, I'm gonna screenshot the social links I maxed out. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Actually, Brandon, does it have a New Game Plus mode? Yeah, I remember it being... Like, even in Persona 5 Royal, I think I had all but one fully maxed, and that kind of was annoying. I think these bells are scaled based on your number of badges. Yeah, no, I remember them being, like, level 100. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe it's, like, pre-post game as well. Yeah, no, I was missing the final level on, forgive me, I don't remember her name, but the red-haired girl. The new one to Royal. Good battle, come play again sometime. Do you need something? I want you to be my friend. Is this where you invite them to your base? Kazumi? That's probably the one, yeah. Oh. One of my secret pals. Well, we'll find out. There we go. So now we've seen Blissey bases in action. I wasn't gonna touch those until, like, you know, if I wanted to do any shenanigans, post game. But I also didn't realize this was here. You're welcome. You're meant to be a 5% encounter. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, it's just that we're already, like, very over-leveled, very overpowered. Respect your percent. Or at least make the Coelacanth appear more often in Wild World, because I still haven't caught one of those. What a surprise, I didn't expect to see a trainer out at the sea. I think we should battle. Dude, there's like plenty of people here. Like, plenty of people. We might. We'll see. I'm not gonna lie, if I stream or not that day is kind of dependent on, like, weather. If it's nice, we want to go out, but if it's not nice, then, you know, we'd just be sitting at home playing games anyway. Route 131. There's something I haven't caught here yet. Let me take a look here. That's gonna be like a Seadra, I think. It is super rod fishing. It's only 5% though. I could also find horsey. I'm dehydrating. Oh, heck. Sorry. Okay, that's the other 5%. What is going on? I know that we got our Strummer luck, but, like, that's kind of crazy. Also, hydrate. Thank you. All two of Hoenn's fire types are thriving. The Torkoal, the Slugma, the Nummels, they're all like, this is fantastic. This is great. Once you go to PC, check if it has Dragon Scale. I think you can hold one at low chances. Okay. Vulpix, yep. Orchick, yeah. That one that's still sitting in the professor's lab right now, I imagine. But it's probably having a great time. Hi Sora, how are you? Cedra sleeps after wriggling itself between the branches of coral. Those trying to harvest coral are occasionally stung by this Pokemon's poison barbs if they fail to notice it. Yeah, I'm gonna need one anyway. Yeah, fair enough. Let me just do a quick save, and then we're gonna try to catch that horsey too. She doesn't even go here. Shadow, how are you doing? No, no, not what I'm looking for. I hate it when people mix up poison and venom. Yeah, yeah. I know I used to. And then I read about it and I'm like, okay, got it. There you are. The days of suction cup sticky hold fishing with compound eyes for the item farming. Yep. Yep. And like, as you've noticed, I also like wiggle myself into corners while I'm fishing. It's just, it all came back to me. Yep. Praise be to the corners. There we go. That was some really good catches there. Relicanth, Seadra. Horsey eats small insects and moss off of rocks. If the ocean current turns fast, this Pokemon anchors itself by wrapping its tail around rocks or coral to prevent being washed away. They're so cute. Okay, I need down, I think. I'm gonna avoid some trainers here. I'll come back for them later. So I've caught everything, so let me just open up my map. These... Oh. Have I gone past it? I think I must have gone past it, right? It was that other island further up. Listen, okay, if it was just me, maybe. Maybe. I always forget this place is here. But this is perfect, because I needed a heal and a break anyway. There we go. Alrighty. Pacific Blog cares not for this. Wait a minute, are they not bothered? Oh wow. Yeah, it's not as bright here. That's so funny. They're like, eh, it's normal. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go on my stretch break here, friends. Get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do. If you're heading out, thank you so much for hanging around with us this morning. You're gonna stick around, enjoy some of those BRB videos. I haven't added in the new ones yet. I keep forgetting. I gotta do that. But yeah, hang tight. I'll be back in a bit.